wrong with you guys? When is this gonna end?
So keep watching Jeopardy 24 hours a day and call this number. You dumb son of a bitch, you don't watch it 24 hours a day. There's a daily cash prize of $1,000 and fuck no shit. Call now and play Phone Jeopardy. She drank the poison that Captain Hook intended for Peter Pan.
Tinkerbell!
Fuck 'em.
You're not my buddy.
Hey, rest in power. One of the finest exports of Canada, Alex Trebek.
He was
Genius.
dirty, you know, like he's got a.
I'm still waiting for the posthumous scandal, sex scandal, because you know he had to be a stick man behind the scenes. He had that Merv Griffith Productions money. He had the 3 o'clock or an early afternoon time slot, so he had like the housewives feasting after him, or the freshly elders. But,
you know, had he lived, he would have just partied, like grew his hair out, you know.
He would have done Letterman, who was growing like the big,
right,
like,
he would talk about
beard.
psychedelics, you know, Tinkerbell. Like,
well, rest in power, game show man. Well, welcome everybody. Well, let the room fill up. See who's joining us. We made history already, guys. This is unbelievable. Tom, the High Rant District, already liked the thumbnail. So, I mean, this alone is an unbelievable accomplishment, because Tom is a tried and true, hold me accountable. Didn't want me using AI on celebrities. And then my art sometimes can go a little sideways, let's say that. So I'm happy to report that Tom liked this week's thumbnail. Thank you.
Amazing.
Other than that, let's see. We got Herc Amur. Herc Amur is here. Hello, Andy G is here. That's right, Stone Cold. Oh wait, just wait. I got some special effects. Special effects. AZ Mick. Hello. Richards Vinyl Tap House. Good evening. The doctor is in. Dr. Johnny Fever. Hello. I actually watched this documentary. Maybe I'll talk about in the freestyle, where Howard Hessman was on there, and I just could not stop thinking about Dr. Johnny Fever in the chat. I just couldn't do it. It was about Flight of the Navigator. Remember that movie? Anyway, I'll talk maybe more about it later. Dead Bob. Dead Bob is here. I don't know Dead Bob, but we'll find out.
welcome, Bob.
If he's a friend, or, you know this person? Okay, maybe it's a friend. All right. Good to hear. Alan is here. Hello, Alan. Elliot, cocaine and hookers for Alex? No way. Yeah. Elliot, I'm sorry. This is why you should never meet your heroes. Mark Boyd is here. Wyoming Dave, the executive producer tonight's broadcast. Hello. Music in the house. Good evening to you. Violent Kicks 86. Sup? Well, this is Surface Noise. It's a little cold one in here. It didn't want to make too many corny ice references of the Fortress of Solitude, but obviously we're going with a theme. It's the summer broadcast. We're trying to be creative. There's a lot of record talk still that we can weave in here, but it's not easy being greasy. Definitely not easy being cheesy. I would know. I'm your host, Concert Buddy. Welcome. Got a fun program, hopefully fun, putting the FU in fun like Alex Trebek would. We're going to see how it goes. But let's do the introductions, and then we'll get right into the show proper. One of the busiest men in VC live streaming this week, I was telling him about it beforehand. It's the Groove Seeker, making up for lost time. A guy takes a week off, and he comes back with a vengeance. This is now his third live stream this week. Unreal. Good evening.
Good evening, Concert Buddy. Thanks for having me.
Pace yourself. Get some Gatorades. You need to hydrate, elevate, And perspirate, yeah, there it goes. And then his neighbor with a different flavor, also from the Empire State. Back, he's starting to get more comfortable. Last week was getting it back, and he'd been gone like a month. He'd been gone a while. Now he's ready. The hot take machine is ready. Arnaldo, the channel is Fidelios_frequency. Arnaldo, good evening.
Good evening, Concert Buddy. Good evening, everyone else on the panel and the Peanut Gallery. Well, I really haven't disclosed it, the reason why. Chance was stalling on renegotiating my contract.
Oh.
Hence the reason of month-long absence.
He was promised 50 free VMPs. You know what happened to that company.
Yeah.
It makes me nervous because I'm still on my rookie deal, and when negotiation comes up in a couple of years, like I don't know what I'm going to do.
It'll bite you in the ass.
Well, listen, we had all our legal resources pointed in another direction. So Arnaldo, unfortunately, the renegotiation took a back seat. So we figured we'd wait while he would enjoy himself on vacation. He'd come back refreshed, a nice sheen tan back. And then we ironed out the details of this lucrative and well-compensated program.
Basically, Concert Buddy asked Arnaldo, do you like Pablo Jazz? Promos?
And then, hang on. I'm gonna give you the big one. This is international super duper star. He wasn't here. I don't think. He wasn't here last week.
No, I was.
And you were missed.
Last week I wasn't. No, last week.
That's right. Last week, the void was felt. There was a vacuum of energy and F-bombs that was commented.
I hope Chris had a few fucks along the way, though.
We tried to atone in the freestyle because there's a quota. We have to have about 72 is the number we shoot for.
Oh, all right.
And you're usually on the hook for about 3/4 of those. So it's John Bong. Now he's calling himself John Gong. Is there a reason for this? Is this a rebrand?
No, it's just, I like one of my favorite bands of all time is Gong. So it's a play on words for myself.
Fair enough. We also got him mic'd up. We're really trying to class this place up again. Arnaldo's new contract.
Jose, you sound like there's like gauze in front of your microphone. You're a little muffled.
This poor guy's gone a week, and we're just.
It could be the yesterday I was at a noise show. Maybe it's just that, I guess.
Listen, he's working himself up into a lather. I say about 10, 20 minutes in, we're gonna get vintage bong. It's coming.
Also, this part of the microphone fell yesterday.
Oh no!
So maybe it's that,
Checks in the mail. We're falling apart here, guys. And then, also a busy guy. He had was it impromptu Fleetwood Mac live shootout? He was just so excited to get the 50th anniversary from Rhino that he had to wake us all up. Jason Rojas, Fleetwood Mac. You're the #1 Mac fan. Is that what I'm hearing?
Concert Buddy, what happened was Rhino sent me a text message and they said, we'll give you a couple free promos if you praise us. So live stream it is. Live stream shootout. Unfortunately, they revoked and canceled the free promos.
Oh, no. You hate to hear it. You hate to hear it because I know how excited you were for that album. And, you had told us privately. Well, there's a video out there. I think you could taste test for yourself.
Does it sound better? Sorry for my interruption. Does it sound? I did.
Oh, the mic? Yeah. I think so.
Right.
What do you guys think? Sound test? I think so.
I know Arnaldo was saying it sounded like.
Yeah, it sounds better.
All right. There's a foam inside the microphone. I pushed it yesterday because that shit fell, but now it's there again.
It could also be because your voice is a little low because of all the.
I've been
searching from yesterday.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, when I speak Spanish, my voice goes way up high. Have you ever seen that? What's that actor's name? I forget. The guy from
narrows it down.
What's
Alex
the guy's
Trebek?
name? No,
he
the
was
guy
in that
from the
movie. He
last.
was in that movie, right? He was in
Yeah.
that movie.
Oh, yeah, the one that won the award. Yeah.
I sound like my mother now. No, what's the last Wes Anderson movie? The main guy, Benicio
Benicio
del
del
Toro.
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 Have you
Yeah.
ever heard him speak Spanish?
No.
He sounds like that in Spanish.
Oh,
It's
no.
so fucking funny. So that's what happens to me when I speak Spanish. My
Fair
voice
enough.
goes like hi, So.
Fair enough.
Man.
We've already got it. This is a deep take, and maybe we'll digest this one. Herkimer asks, buddy, who do you think would win a naked wrestling match in a pool full of Orbeez, Kevin Gray or Chris Bellman? Wow.
If you watch my live stream shootout of Fleetwood Mac, we go over this, as
Yes.
Herc knows.
Except instead of Orbeez, it was Jello pudding pops,
That's
and
right.
they were melted. And yeah, so
Do you remember that scene in Old School with my boy Blue?
my boy Blue, rest in peace, rest in power.
Rest in power. So I think that's probably who mastered Asia. I forget his name. Sorry.
Bernie Grunman.
Bernie Grunman is basically Blue from Old School.
With
then,
a dye job.
And then Kevin Gray and Chris Bellman are the two lesbians, basically.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Is that a good analogy? I don't know.
Savage.
It's a stretch. It's a bong stretch.
I mean, listen, when you're John Bong, anything goes, and I think that was a prime example.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, let's get into the show of record, talking about records. The theme, or one of the themes, or the talking points, is what we're calling Stone Cold Classics. Now,
yeah, hell yeah.
That's right, Steve Williams, aka Steve Austin. Really, when you hear the glass break, anything can go. You can get four-wheelers, you can get a thing of milk, you can...
That audio was super loud, by the way.
I'm sorry. Listen, the budget. I told you we had to pay all those demands, and so our editing, and it's taken a back seat. I got to be honest, but
you do suck, and you know it.
That's right, John Bong. That's what Stone Cold has to say for you. All right. So Stone Cold Classics have nothing to do with the Hall of Fame wrestler, nor do they have anything to do with Brian Bosworth in the immortal movie Stone Cold, where he infiltrates a biker gang, 1988. I have the VHS. I just accidentally didn't bring it. No, this is talking about albums, and I think we all will have different criteria of what a Stone Cold Classic is. For me, and I'll show mine at the end because that's what I do, Stone Cold Classic is a no skips. Like, it's just front to back. You don't even feel like, maybe once in a while, depending on your mood, you might skip a track, but it's a timeless album. Like, this is something they're going to put in one of those time capsules, and the dinosaurs are going to open them up after we bomb each other to oblivion. Probably some hits people know, and it gives you the feels. Now, that can mean a lot of different things, but there's usually feels on the listening end, and then feels went into it for me as they were creating it, and I'll kind of get into it when I walk through mine. That's me. So we're going to kick it off. Arnaldo, I'm going to kick it off with you tonight since you got the new contract. It's at legal. It's almost through the through the legal gamut. Stone Cold Classic. We'll do one each. We'll do maybe a round or two.
Okay, because I picked out quite a few.
Oh, well, naturally. All right, of course. He understood the assignment, my man.
Which one should I start off with?
Well, first, what does a Stone Cold Classic mean to you? Let's start there.
Okay, a classic is
a Stone Cold Classic. We're branding this one Stone Cold.
Cold Classic is, in this case, an album that is highly regarded within its genre, at least, and multiple generations are able to enjoy it, which means that it's kind of timeless.
I do have a question about all of this.
All right.
Do we have to like it? I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but do we have to like the record for it to be?
No. I think I think
that opens the, I don't like Guns N' Roses, but I know people like the first one, right? So
that's a great way to approach it. I mean, I think it's an eye of the beholder, kind of very ambiguous.
Did
thing.
you
That's why I
choose
kind of let
Chinese
off with
democracy? Just gotta ask.
Oh
You know-
no, it's
you know what,
the spaghetti
Jason-
incident. Has to be. Has to be.
I remember when I was a kid and I was at the Walmart with my mom, and Chinese Democracy was got released, and the first thing I read in the back was there was a DJ on it, and I put it down and I say fuck that shit, and I never listened to it to 10 years later, and when I did, it was so horrible. I was so grateful that 10 years ago I had not listened to it. I hope you enjoy that.
Clearly not a Stone Cold classic. Arnaldo, what does a Stone Cold classic mean to you?
Well, I picked all the ones that I like because if I'm going to show them, I own them,
course.
right?
There you go. There you go.
So yeah, I just said it, Chance. Were you not paying attention?
No, I'm just trying to reset since we just
okay,
went to
yeah,
the
because
Detroit
we had the
Walmart.
interruption.
I'm resetting since John Bond took us to a Walmart bathroom. Yeah.
An album that, at least within its genre, is highly regarded. That multiple generations are able to enjoy it, meaning that it's timeless. Yeah, I think those are the only attributes. And I was actually leaning into the meaning when it comes to like fashion sense. When there's certain suits, there's certain shoes that are just a classic that they never go out of style.
Okay.
Like, staples in your wardrobe.
Like cargo shorts.
Camouflage ones, right?
Yes, thank you. You know.
All right, so let's start with probably one of the most obvious ones. Marvin Gaye's "What's Going On," and I mean, where do I start? From the songwriting, it's kind of a concept album. The themes that it touches upon are still very universal. War, climate or ecology or whatever you want to call it, climate control. What else? There's a lot of stuff going on here. Racial issues, these are themes that are still relevant today that we're still talking about. And he wrote this stuff more than 50 years ago. So, yeah. And then the sound is just, it's of its time, but for me, it always remains beautiful. All the arrangements, the string orchestrations, the layering, all the work that Marvin Gaye put into layering all the vocals on this album are just, it's a work of art. So for me, this is a classic.
I dig it. Well, since you have a plethora built up, why don't you give us another one?
Another one? Yeah. You didn't like that? That wasn't.
No, I did, but you said you've got rations built up. I want to make sure you get your shots off
completely. And this, I'm sure a lot of you know one song off this album, and for me, it was very influential at the time in learning about music and my my tastes that were changing at the time, going from Kiss to this. This is Human League's Dare, considered by some like the blueprint of synth pop. Up until, you did have electronic music. You had Kraftwerk, and I think Depeche Mode had released already an album, but they hadn't perfected the perfect blend of songwriting, pop songwriting, arrangements, the vocals, like the addition. Because Human League were kind of like a Kraftwerk at the beginning. Their first two albums are nothing like this one. Then
the first two Kraftwerk records sound like
are kind of. They're not pop at all. They may have one or two pop tracks, but they were totally different. Then two of the members left. Phil Oakey retained the name of the group, and he decided to bring on two girls. And his idea was trying to make another Fleetwood Mac with the two girls. So, and then this busted open the charts to the British invasion in the United States. I think it was 1981, I think it was. And after that, tons of other groups of this ilk started to flood the US charts. But that's one.
Yeah, Alan here says that the two who left started Heaven 17.
That is correct. Yes.
I like it. Mark Boyd says he liked the earlier stuff more, but Dare is a good pop. All right, I dig it. We're getting some Kevin Gray pushback since he showed the Kevin Gray Marvin Gaye anniversary edition. I think Herkimer is coming around to Jason's way of thinking. He says Kevin Gray can kick rocks, $40 right in the trash can. Where was his other comment? I mean, Herkimer's having a moment. He said, I hate Kevin Gray now. I've been brainwashed. There's a support group, Herc. We're working on it. Jason can give you the information offline. He leads it. I think it's Tuesdays. So the one night of the week Jason isn't streaming. And I think that I'll be happy to guide you as you enter the commitment program. All right. Good stuff, Arnaldo. Groove Seeker. Stone Cold Classic. First of all, what does it mean to you, and what do you got?
Depends on where I am. I agree with Arnaldo's definition. You know, the common lists that everybody talks about, key records, culturally significant, timeless. But for you guys, I'm bringing my Stone Cold Classics that mean a lot to me, and what that means is it's no skips. It's records that I think are sometimes sorely underrated, records that albums that I discovered that set me on a path to music discovery. And these are albums that I consistently go back to, no matter what's in my rotation. So
better be Ween.
No Ween.
No Ween. Oh, man.
No Ween tonight.
Dropping out.
The first one I'm going to show, came across this like probably early years in high school. There's a cool story behind it, which I'll get into a little bit, but this is the Howlin' Wolf London Sessions. This came out in 1971. This is all Thriller, no filler, in my opinion. I guess this came about, somebody had approached Clapton, forget Rojas probably knows, somebody had approached Clapton on making an album with Howlin' Wolf, and it turned into the owner of Chess got involved. So this record features Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman, Charlie Watts. There are expanded sessions on a deluxe reissue that came out on CD, which I have as well, with some other musicians. I think Ringo's on a track and a couple other big names out of the UK. But I think this is a Stone Cold classic because this goes to 10 on the dial and doesn't get turned down till it's over. And I just feel like there's no skips on this record. And it does have some historical significance when you look at the artist and how it came about. Not something you're going to see on, like, you know, Pitchfork's top 500 albums of all time, Rolling Stone, all that stuff. But I wanted to bring something a little bit different for you guys, maybe more as a recommendation of something that I really love, the Stone Cold classic. So that's the first I have.
That's a good one. We got a question, Mark Boyd. Are they grails? Would you consider these things grails?
I mean, every record in my collection is a grail, Mark.
Oh.
I mean, just ask Stunty. He,
you know, and you won't hear about this record till in 10 years. Chad reissues it and as a double 45 single-sided.
Hang on,
record.
Mr. Bong. Now this, I do see the chess logo on this cover. Do you think maybe this could be a late addition to this chess series that's coming out?
It would be interesting. This is from that 80s Chess Master series, 1989. This is a 70 or 71, I think this album came out.
So is that one of the ones that Steve Hoffman worked on himself? I know that he touched some of those.
I don't know, honestly, Chance. This was one where I got into it on CD, and then I saw this in a record store and scooped it. I don't really see it often. But yeah,
I like it.
I could find out.
Well, why don't you give us another one? Why don't we do two first as we go through this, so we can see time-wise if we do this one another round.
All right. So another one, I guess I kind of found this artist. They're not related per se, but I kind of found this artist around the same time. This is Ali Farkatori's The Source. I've probably pushed this artist on you guys all, if you don't know him. One of my favorite.
You haven't, but I like him.
You like, so Jose, again, we're connecting, and I love it, even if it's not Ween or Fish.
Well, he did the soundtrack with Eddie Vedder for the Dead Man Walking. No,
yeah,
there's a track with him, right?
Yeah, he's great guitar player. This came out in 91, 92? Was it early 90s, Jose? Do you remember?
I think it's like 91 or 89.
Just a really killer guitar player, African player. He's also got a really great album with Ry Cooder called Talking Timbuktu. He's got a lot of great albums, but to me, this was my intro to him. This is, again, all thriller, no filler, no skips on this. Constantly go back to this record, especially when I need a change of pace from what I'm listening to. So Ali Farkatori's The Source is a stone cold classic for me.
I like it.
I only got into him recently because BMG has World Circuit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that Timbuktu is on there. I have that one. And then, what is it? Red. There's 3 albums. One is red, one is green, and I forgot the other one. Yellow?
Yep. And the river. Yeah, red, green, yellow, river. The yellow, the river, The Source, which is that one. Talking Timbuktu's classic. I didn't know you guys had World Circuit. That's a cool label.
Yeah, well, that's
a lot of cool stuff.
They also have, I think that's how we have Buena Vista Social Club.
Yep.
That was also on World Circuit.
Nice.
It was 92. I was
92.
almost on the money. Yeah.
Yeah. I did not find it in 92. I found it maybe 8 or 10 years later, but.
Well, that's good stuff. So before we move to the Bong Man, I do want to read the Tom comments. Hang on, Bong Man. Gotcha. High Rank District says Stone Cold Classic, Sex Pistols, Nevermind the Bollocks, The Clash, London Calling, the Gits, the Jits. I'm not familiar with that one. Frenching the Bully. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Jason, how did I mispronounce that one? Is it Gits or Jits?
You're muted.
The first one.
All right. Bong Man. Triumphant Return. You've already set the table that this is potentially not albums you don't like, but you have them and you're going to talk about them. Tell us.
No, I mean, I don't have any records I don't like.
Okay.
I was in a crisis mode a few days ago because my all-time guitar grail was up for grabs, but I was short for about $3,000. So I was like, well, maybe I'm not gonna get it, right? But it already sold, so I have a lift off my shoulders. Like I don't have to buy it or stress about buying it, so that's fine. Anyways, but in the meantime, I did sell a bunch of records from my collection. Well, I'll show one a genre that I normally don't show here, but this is a record.
Rap. Hip hop.
Yeah.
No,
so,
for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, because I didn't grow up, I didn't grow up with a lot of rap or hip hop, which it's I guess interesting because at least with like I think here in Latin America there's like a short distance between, even if the genres don't really have anything except like the rhythm and the vocals. Growing up in Latin America, reggaeton is sort of like, if you like that, you sort of go into rap or hip hop or like bachata or something like that. So
please, this isn't Bad Bunny, because I've heard Bad Bunny is the Dr. Dre of Latin America. Is that true?
Well, I wouldn't. Well, you're generalizing way too much, but from the reggaeton, maybe
Okay.
But no, I definitely did not grow up listening to emo.
Yeah, Disco Devil is causing mischief. He says Jose grew up listening to emo music. No.
But anyways, so this record, I think it was 2013 when I listened to it. If I'm not mistaken, I could say it was my first year here at the university. I got obsessed with how it sounded, how it there was a lot of videos for it. There was bizarre behavior, and anything and everything they've done since, it's sort of up for grabs to know if the band's still active or not. But and I saw them live, so that's pretty great. So this is the Money Store. This is the Money Store by Death Grips, which it's censored because I have the sticker on it, but you can see that.
Oh no! No! We're gonna NC-17. No.
But I mean, this is one of my favorite. Well, I guess you could call it experimental hip hop, and that's what it is. But I mean, there's so much to it. Lyrically, again, the videos, the whole anything and everything related to it. The band got dropped from the label because they just released it for free, and they didn't give a fuck. I don't know. It's just a very interesting band. It's a three-piece band, and one of the best drummers ever. I don't mean that like one of the best drummers ever on Death Grips. Same guy from a band from it's called Hella. I don't know if anybody knows that band. But yeah, even Bjork's one of her favorite albums of all time. So if you've never heard Death Grips or you don't know what music sounds like between Halloween music and rap, well, now you know. So edgy emo kids love Death Grips. What is that shit?
I think Disco Devil's coming after you.
No emo kid likes that shit. Well, maybe I don't know. Yeah, but Zach Hill. You can go to his Discogs and look any band he's ever been on, and they're all amazing and they're all great live. I was so scared when I saw them live for the first time because they just unfortunately have a horrible fan base. I'll say that it's way worse than Radiohead's. So it's just a horrible audience. They go and because they did record. Well, they fucked themselves, right? Because they did record a song with the guy that directed Shrek. So fuck that, right?
But I knew Shrek would find its way back into the programming eventually.
Of course. So Shrektastic, right? But great band. A bunch of weird. Bjork, is she an important authority of records? Or an Icelandic weird.
No, Jose, they're coming in the chat.
That's very triggering, even for a casual. Well, I like Bjork a lot, but I don't listen to her as much as I used to. But that's a horrible sentence. I mean, I don't understand what's the weird part of it. Is it because she has an accent and you don't like accents on people? You want this plain English that I speak or what? Anyways, I just think it's a great album. If someone like me that I don't really grew up listening to much rap or hip hop outside of Beastie fucking Boys, so if that unites you with listening to something different and you discover other stuff in the meantime.
This is true. Disco Devil, I think this is the best thing I've heard yet. OG Shrek soundtrack is a Stone Cold classic.
Fair point. It's a Grail.
I mean, Grail City.
Well, I'll show one.
Yeah, show one more real quick, and then we'll go to Mr. Rojas.
Well, I would say that a lot of weird, if you want to call it edgy, I wouldn't, but experimental music, I would say, came from this duo, one of my favorites of all time. There's a great story of them playing live and people spitting at them. And he was just like covering this.
Oh no, the Carpenters! Oh god, that's Karen Carpenter. No,
you're not that far off. It's Suicide, right? Which is Martin Rev and Alan Vega. Unfortunately, Alan Vega just not recently. He died like a few years ago. But I don't know. I just love Suicide. Lyrically, one of the scariest shit you've ever heard in your life. Weird. I don't know if you call it esoteric. It's just nightmare type music with a lot of heart and a lot of soul. There's a lot of people that I don't really listen to. This is one of what is it? Who likes this shit? Born to Run. What is it?
Bruce Springsteen.
One of Bruce Springsteen's favorite band. He saw them live a bunch of times. He has a cover of Dream Baby Dream. I would say this is just straight up Stone Cold classic for all the weird people that really do enjoy. I wouldn't call it outsider music, but it's almost there. I mean, it's just 50s sounding. It's like the most perfect blend of horror and just synth and this, it's just two guys. One guy doing all the music, and then the other guy just singing his soul out, like if Elvis Presley got weird at some point, or Richie Valens type attitude. And again, there's a in the Swans documentary where Michael Gira is saying that he saw them live and people just spit at them and they were like, that's okay, like they won't understand us now, but that later, somebody will get it down the line. So
Dom has a comment. He says, try walking on a dark street listening to Frankie Teardrop. Try.
Frankie Teardrop, hands down, one of the most bonkers out there experiences. One of the first times I ever tripped on acid, I listened to that song and I still vividly remember just like being scared, like something was going to happen to me. Just, I don't want to spoil it, but if anybody knows like the cover of Family Man, my favorite, a Black Flag record, it's sort of like that, a cover. Beautiful, horrible cover. Yes, frankly, Teardrop is amazing. So I would suggest people listen to this. I don't think it's dated at all. I just think it's just I don't know. It's a great music that this happened at the same time, Talking Heads was happening and a bunch of bands in New York City, but they were so different, and they still to this day, I think it's just completely on its own league. And I don't know. So that to me is a Stone Cold classic. Somebody took inspiration to do great art, and I would pinpoint it to this beautiful cover. Right? I know Jason has the OG somewhere, but and my favorite's the second one, so it's not this. But this one comes with notes by Thorsten Moore, so that's it's always nice.
Fair enough. All right. Well, speaking of Jason, what does a Stone Cold classic mean to you, and what do you got for us?
A Stone Cold classic should excite you. Not all the songs have to be great, but consistency, right? Wow. Did you ever see them live, Jose? No, you never saw them live, did you?
No, of course I didn't. But look, I mean, this is why I like sometimes reissues, because they do. Look at it; it's just a nice printed photo of them live, right? look at Martin Rev just fucking.
It's like he's possessed by the demons.
Yes, and then my guy Alan Vega's like no pictures, no selfies. You could see like the microphone stand on the floor and shit. So the show was good.
It's like the Holiday Inn. The extras aren't extra. I like it. Yes. All right, so Jason, please continue. Stone Cold classic.
It should just excite you. I mean, it doesn't have to be a perfect record, but a combination of tracks should be. I don't know. Like it should do something. It should elicit some reaction.
The feel.
Whether positive or negative, right? So I chose Captain Beefheart, Safe as Milk. Now, this record ends with Autumn Leaves. Or no, it's Autumn Child, right? Autumn's Child. Whoa. Like you want to go deep. Like, what is this dude talking about? Who is Autumn's Child? I can't even. We only do what, an hour, 2 hours? I can't. You just have to hear that track.
That's on the Patreon. The paid
it's
members.
So absurd, So, and Dropout Boogie. I mean, all these songs are just basically bonkers. I mean, it's not as crazy as what's the next record, Mr. Child
Master Replica.
Right. So if you can't go out there, right? But you want to go dip. This record.
And by the way, that's a beautiful fucking back cover with the lenticular fisheye lens. Sorry, it's just I love that cover.
And plus the musicianship. You have Ry Cooder on this thing. That dude, he would not agree to any project unless the music was good, right? Everything was good. So.
And as much as I love Frank Zappa, I think he had to try a little more to be weird than it's just this tiny more natural, Mr. Captain Beefheart's. I would say. I mean, I don't mean it as a bad thing. I'm just saying like it came naturally to him to be weird. You know?
Yes. Yes.
And Frank Zappa, it was like trying to pick out subjects.
Well, he tried too hard. You know.
It's like it's like the John Coltrane debate that I always say. It's like he was not bad doing free jazz, but it took him an effort, though it's almost non-existent on Pharaoh Sen. It just naturally vomited this free jazz. So it's the same with Zappa. I think by looking at Mr. Captain Beefheart, he was like, I want to do that. You know.
So the thing is, if you know like the lore, like Captain Beefheart was signed to A&M Records, and he played them the material for Safest Milk, and they dropped him because they were like, this is not family friendly, right? And you know, that's the way. Like that takes it to a stone cold classic, you know.
Jason, we got a question. I think you're probably the only person who can answer this. Can a record be a stone cold classic if the version in question was not mastered by Kevin Gray?
You know, we're not on Epstein's Island. You know? Anything is possible.
So what you're saying is you would not take this record if you were deserted at Jeffrey Epstein.
Well, I think he actually cut this record, and then that led to the controversy of like Sundays like doing digital when they were saying that they were from the tapes. I don't know if you remember that. So he did cut it. It was the
when was this magical event?
What's up?
When did this magical event took place of the digital?
I think in the early 2000s, late 90s. I think.
Yeah, early 2000s, because that's like Sundays was like kind of steady. They were doing all the Dylan stuff.
It was
around
CD release.
No, they were doing records.
Records.
I know they were doing records, but just you know,
wasn't there an old Sony or Columbia exec that took over that was his pet project, right? Sundays.
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, they're in upstate New York. Or they were. I don't know if they still are.
So, Jason, that's a good way to start. You got one more for us? We're keeping it fair and balanced. We'll give by 2 on this one.
All right, sure. So this record came out in 1996. Now, again, you have to be excited about the record. It should hit you. And this time it's like a flavor of My Bloody Valentine, Sonic Youth, right? Just sort of blending in. And they didn't really get their due. Like, I feel bad, but this is a Stone Cold classic, like in the vein of like, again, that sort of noisy power pop. And I chose 1996 Super Drag, Regretfully Yours. Right?
Oh,
you could
no,
play this record and it just you could just let the CD play or whatever. And like the whole first side is perfect. Like it does dip on the second side, but it opens so well. Like,
is this the dreadful reissue?
Yes, it is. So,
Jason, can you inform people? Because you shared this in our group chat. This is so bad. Was it the singer of Superdrag had to go to Discogs to leave a comment to address it? Can you tell us about this?
So there were like reviews on, I think, Discogs. Like a lot of people saying it sounds like poop. And the lead singer, John Davis, he actually wrote a comment.
From Korn? Holy shit! I didn't know he was in.
He actually wrote a comment in Discogs saying he can't help it because the band doesn't own the masters. And when they decided to reissue this, he said, he tried to contact them and they blew him off. So that's crazy.
So I'm curious now about the signatures.
Yes.
Did you get them or did you buy a signed copy?
I traveled back in time. No.
Right. So
I bought a signed copy.
So even though he really didn't approve the record for money, he went ahead and signed those.
Well, he had to. It's probably contract.
No, he doesn't have to. He's no longer signed to the label.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the thing is they probably got a couple copies. That's what they sold at shows.
Oh, I see.
So I mean, they knew, the band knows that like the reissue copy that came out in I think like early 2010s or something, because they had the first pressing on vinyl. That thing is selling for over $200, Arnaldo, like online.
When that came out, I am not familiar with it at all. I love the cover, and I remember coming across the CD very often and just picking it up, and I loved looking at the cover. It's so well done. So
Yes.
I don't even know what kind of music it is. You said it's power pop,
yeah,
and My Bloody Valentine. So
and Sonic Youth, but like you really, I mean, they got compared to Weezer, which is very unfair. You know,
my name is Jonah.
Like they rocked harder than them. You know.
Yeah.
So.
But did they wrote a song about 18-year-old girl from Japan loving their music? That's the real question.
No.
And it was pressed by MoFi.
The thing is, even the second record is just as good. So they kept the quality going. You know, they were more. They knew the definition of a Stone Cold classic, and they were going to make it every time. You see, they were not going to.
Yeah.
They were not going to give you Christopher Cross 2. You know.
You know, Christopher Cross is coming to town here in a few months.
He's getting around. He's in, I think, North Carolina today. He was in my area about a week or so ago. They're squeezing everything out of the yacht rock documentary can.
I don't mean it as a bad thing, but when I heard Christopher Cross music, I never thought he looked like.
Jose, you're underwater again. Come up here.
Jose, are you gonna pay $60 to go take a nap?
No, I wouldn't go there free, but I'm just saying that he's coming here.
Well, good share, Jason.
This pressing, man, real quick. Sorry, Chin. It's like this pressing. I've never been so amped for something to come out, and I got it. I was so appalled. It's just that's not even like the mastering, just the quality control on it's atrocious. Do you have like whooshes throughout the whole thing, Jason, on yours? And just
no. It's flat. It just doesn't shine. So I'm trying to look for a used CD, and I want to compare it. You know.
Yeah, CD wins. Get the CD, Arnold.
CDs are back, baby. They're back so much I even got to drop.
CDs are coming back in a big way.
CDs are coming back in a big way. That's correct. All right. Well,
SACDs are coming back.
SACDs are coming back. All right. I'm going to spit out two quick ones, and then we'll go to our other topic. So I got to get these ready.
Weren't we going to do 2 rounds?
No. We the 2 records per. This is we're expanding. We're eating a lot of bread, so we're filling up time. So again, my criteria: no skips, timeless. Generally, there's probably a hit that everyone or most people would know, and it's feels. Not only gives you the feels, but there's feels involved in the recording process. And I got to start. I'm going to start backwards.
Sounds like sports.
Oh. No. We'll talk about that another. So I don't know if you've heard of this album, but this is the 5th album from this band from San Francisco? ? Metallica. Some people call this just the Black Album. Others may have a first pressing with a hype sticker that helps them to remember exactly what this is. The reason I picked this for a couple of reasons.
The color black?
That's my look. It's slimming. I love the music. It's timeless. Everyone knows Enter Sandman, and if you don't, like, where have you been? Like, unless you're the Iceman and Frozen, because you've been preserved for thousands of years. I love the stories behind the making of this album, because basically producer Bob Rock had to teach them to the real instrumentation of the guitars they were playing with. A lot of infighting. 3 of the 4 guys, talk about feels. 3 of the 4 guys, so Lars, Kirk, and Jason Newsted all got divorced during the recording of this. So there's a lot of emotional feels, let's say, in the recording of this. And start to back, no skips. Even some songs that I don't know. How do I gently say this? I don't want to be insulting, but like The Unforgiven, they tried like a slower song. They really tried to stretch themselves as opposed to just guys who because before they would just show up, they'd record their parts separately, they'd put them all together. Bob Rock's like, no, you guys need to collaborate. You guys need to really diversify how you record an album. So for all of those reasons, and again, hitting my criteria, the no skips, the feels, a hit that everyone should know of, all about it. So Metallica Black Album. And then
A Walmart Stone Cold classic.
it's a Walmart. It's a Dollar General. It is a Cracker Barrel. Anywhere you can find CDs, you'll find the Black Album. It's also one of the 20 most sold records. I think they did close. I think they're almost at 50 million last time I looked. Worldwide sales, at least 20 to 30 of that's in the States alone. So, all right. The other one, 1969. I'm going back to the Wayback Machine. Towns Van Zandt self-titled album. People sometimes think this is his first album. It's not, just because it's self-titled. This is actually his third album. There were several songs, I think it was 3 or 4, that were actually on earlier recordings, like literally For the Sake of the Song, his first album, title track. He redid it on this album. So everything about this, to me, this no skips. His first song he ever wrote, Waiting, I get this wrong, Waiting Around to Die, is one of the most haunting songs, but most haunting good songs. I just can't get enough of it. And cover art, very simple. This was, I think, Milton Glazer's kitchen, because I think he was the art director, or he was involved in artwork for Poppy Records at the time. There's that Poppy label. Everything about this, to me, is amazing. And obviously, you can't think of Towns Van Zandt without thinking of feelings. Obviously, this guy lived in the bottom of a bottle most of his adult life for various reasons. And so I think not only the subject matter and the songs, like, honestly, probably, I hate to say it, one of the most upbeat songs is Fare Thee Well, Miss Carousel, which is my favorite song on the album, because while sad and while courting and all those kind of things, at least there's no really darkness to it. A lot of the other tracks on here, dark, but man, this is one of those albums, and this is very influential, obviously very influential singer-songwriter, but to me, this is a stone cold classic, and it's been reissued several times, so it's out there, it's affordable, you can find it. Good stuff.
Good picks.
Wait, what the fuck is Richard Vinyl a Tap House talking? Who the fuck hates Loveless? I've never heard a single human being that says, "Oh, I hate that."
Thank you, Drew Seeger, for keeping track while I was flashing the records. Thank you, sir. Awesome. Hey, Vinyl Latte's here. What's up, Louie? How are you doing, sir? This is Wyoming Dave says, true, I got all my Metallica vinyl records from Walmart. So, hey, man, nothing hurt. And I threw you guys thought it was going to be sports.
That's where Jason
maybe next time
get his Metallica records, too.
Maybe next time. Oh, yes, Caesar, I do have an OG. Thank you. All right. We have a little bit more time. Now, this one's kind of, this next topic, we call it Sell Me This Record. Now, the spirit behind this, if anyone has seen the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort had that thing of sell me this pen. It was kind of like a way to get his salespeople to really understand how to sell something. And anyway, I was thinking, like, this is a good way to promote an album to somebody or to the masses that either they haven't heard about, or maybe they haven't really, maybe give it another look as opposed to conventional or commercial ways of looking at it. So with this one, Arnaldo, you got a smile on your face. Let's start with you, because you got a smile on your face. Is this, if you're going to sell me this record, are you selling it to someone on the dais, someone in the audience? Set the table.
I'm going to sell it to Jose.
Oh, man.
I already own it. And the only worst thing you could show is a YouTube record. Then most everything you could.
I'm not going to show you the record. I'm going to describe it for you.
Is it YouTube?
No.
Again, you can sell me most things except.
All right.
It should have been like Uno Dos.
Uno Dos Tres Catorce, yes.
Catorce.
Jose, do you like the 60s?
Oh, no.
This is a record from the 60s. You're going to like it.
Like older women in the 60s?
1960s.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I guess.
Do you like a little bit of psychedelic music?
Yes.
Do you like fantastic songwriting? Undeniably fantastic songwriting.
I've been known not to.
All right.
But I guess, yes.
Do you like weird stuff on like
Does Jose breathe air?
Yeah.
Like guitars played backwards or loops on records.
Oh, is this the Beatles? You're trying to
I'm just asking you. Do you?
Yes, I do. I do.
You do.
I guess. Yeah.
All right. Do you like a little bit of Motown influence?
I wouldn't say it's something that I would like immediately go and look
Influence.
for.
I'm not just saying. I'm not talking about a Supremes record. I'm taking a little bit. I'm just trying to describe, a little bit of the songs that are on here.
Is it 50% or just a 5%?
Oh no, it's just one song.
Right. All right. Yeah, maybe
You like very heartfelt ballads with
I do
with beautiful harmonies.
Sometimes.
John Gong, he's like mi corazon.
So
Everest 2? Is it Everest 2?
So it seems like you would buy this record. You said yes to almost all the things that I told you that are on this record.
I mean, you can describe a steak for me, but if it tastes like shit,
all right. Well, I think with that here, Arnaldo, I'm going to tease you. Because we got these sound effects. So you ready? The big reveal.
Shakira.
Oh, I know you want that. I told you that. Backwards guitar. I told you that.
So what are you holding, Arnaldo, for our visual
Revolver? People in the gallery already.
Man, people in the gallery on the.
So I guess my descriptions were accurate. So Jose, you bought it. Sorry.
I mean,
yes
I will say that's my.
I wasn't lying. I was not lying about. I was not misrepresenting the record. So I kind of sold it to you.
Well, that's the last record, Beatle record I would sell. That's the only one that I could like listen to more than one time a year without thinking I want to kill myself.
It's for the longest time because I've gone from one Beatles favorite album to another, but that is probably the one that has been for the longest time my favorite Beatles album.
It's just I can't listen to Sgt. Pepper because it's just I listened to it at one point or another way too much. But Revolver and Let It Be Naked. Those are the two records I can listen to. But it has to be Let It Be Naked.
All right. Well, since you tag Jose, you want to sell us a record? You have your own label.
I have to go get one. Well,
no. If you need a break, well, listen. I was just trying to transition cleanly. We can go to Jason while you go pull.
Probably the ones that I was gonna do Stone Cold Classic.
Oh no! All right. Well, Jason, why don't you do this while Jose resets?
Sure.
Now, again, is this targeted at someone on the panel?
For everyone on the panel.
Everyone on the panel. All right, sell us.
Okay. Do you like 180 gram vinyl?
What the fuck is that at selling point?
Yes? No?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds better.
Should it be pressed at a well-known pressing plant, right? It's pressed at a well-known pressing plant.
Yeah.
Okay. That matters, yeah?
It does.
Heavyweight gatefold jacket. Does it matter? Does it matter?
It does.
Is it tip-on jacket?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, sure.
But is it a Stoughton? Because I only buy Stoughton.
No. But I mean, it's a gatefold. It's well gatefold.
Is the store sticker on the album?
Could be. I mean, could be.
Okay.
Is it a reissue?
Yeah, it's a quality reissue. Do you like your records?
No.
No. Hold up.
We don't do reissues.
Hold up. No. We okay. So
we
only you.
Do OGs.
But what happens if it's cut by like a great mastering engineer?
No. If it's not as good as the OG, then no. I'm sorry.
No. But it's guaranteed. It's cut by one of the worst. I mean, the best mastering engineers in the business today.
Does it have a K in the middle of the record?
It could. Good.
You're living in a gray area right now.
Oh my gosh.
More details.
No way.
What genre is it?
Rock.
Okay, because if you say jazz, I'm already on the
no.
Rock narrows it down much.
Come on. Even has an exclusive insert with the artist providing valuable insight.
Is the artist or the label?
Is it numbered?
It is numbered. Limited edition.
Is it still available?
You take Venmo.
I don't think it's available. I think it.
Can I pay you with promises? It's as good as an iPhone.
50 BMPs.
Does it run at 45?
No, it doesn't. It's at 33.
Arnoldo only buys
I'll buy
reissues.
it. Okay, I'll buy it.
Okay, so I'm talking about the new Fleetwood Mac 50th anniversary, cut by Kevin Gray, 180 gram. You know.
Oh man.
Wait. Is
limited
that
edition.
Is that the 50th anniversary Fleetwood Mac?
Yes.
But it's not as good as the 49th anniversary.
Is it the version that comes with the 45s as well?
Yeah, it's over there. It's over there.
Okay.
Wait, the cover of the single is just the cover of the album?
Yeah,
you
and
get
the
the
back
OB.
cover is the same
The
cover
OB.
too.
Well, that's lazy as fuck. Who designed that bullshit?
You get
I
an
haven't
OB.
opened it yet, so I don't know what it looks like inside.
Maybe it's just the same. It's definitely going to be.
Well, Jason's sell job was pretty good because 40% of our panel, at least, purchased this item. So I mean, something was working.
I should have asked if Nazi got a free copy of this.
Nazi paid for his. I watched him talk about it. He paid for his.
Oh, he did?
He did.
Do you think he thinks it was worth it?
I don't know if he's still here. Comment, Mr. Maslow.
Nazi, is this the first time you have to buy this Rhino thing? No, it's an actual question. And was it worth it?
I think he's bought a couple, if I'm being fair.
Yeah?
Fair and balanced. I believe he's bought a couple.
You know for a fact he didn't buy that Doobie Brothers one. He probably didn't even.
I don't think he got the Doobie, but I think he might have passed on that one. But I could be wrong.
That's why I'm saying, like, maybe he got it for free and then he just has it there.
Feeling down.
Or like when somebody goes and cuts the grass. That's
Richard's Vinyl Tap House. He's holding out. He's waiting for the flexi disc reissue. So that's good luck with that.
So now this recent version is the best version, as you know, other people have said on the VC, until the 51st anniversary edition.
I was going to say next year it gives me another reason to live another 365, waiting on 51. Nice. So
they said that by the 52nd anniversary edition, the bass is going to be so massive.
Well, it's actually more of a sub bass. If you watch the live stream that I did with the Groove Seeker, they modernized the bass.
Kimbo's waiting for the splatter vinyl, aren't we all? I thought that last year's 49th anniversary with the black and white split was close. I thought they were perfecting the formula, so there's always room to go.
But they haven't done the one step yet.
Oh, don't give me ideas. It's
man.
That'll take it to the next level, right?
That's gonna happen. That's definitely gonna happen like in
18 months. I get the George Foreman guarantee on that one. All right, Groove Seeker, you want to go next? Sell me a record, or first of all, who's the target of sell me this record?
I'm going to sell this record to Ronaldo. This is very calculated.
Ooh.
Now, Ronaldo, I really appreciate your direction of questioning Jose to get buy-in. I'm going to take the same approach with you. That's how I sell in real life. And knowing you, I think I have the perfect record for you based upon the history and characteristics that have gone into this record. And I think you'll buy this record. So first off, I want to say, do you agree that 1996 was a pretty good year for music? Mid-90s. Good era?
Yes.
Fun era. Okay. Record labels Elektra, pretty legendary record label, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with the producer Steve Lillywhite?
Of course.
Oh man,
I had a conversation with him.
I know where this is going.
So you know Steve Lillywhite, you respect him.
I'm a fan of his work, yeah.
Are you a fan of some of the albums that were recorded at the legendary Bearsville studio in upstate New York, such as Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell or Jeff Buckley's Grace?
Or XTC's Skylarking.
Here we go. How about the mastering engineer Bob Ludwig? Do you appreciate his work?
I know what record it is.
You know what record?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Go ahead.
All right. Just based upon this criteria, have I piqued your interest?
Of course, yeah.
Okay. Now, I could reveal more about this record, but I could also offer you a 25% discount on this album now if you commit.
Wheelin' dealin'.
Well, I may already have it.
I guarantee you don't have this record.
Oh, we've got a guarantee. We've got a Groove Seeker guarantee.
Okay, now you're making me doubt the fact that I don't have it, but it's produced by Steve Lillywhite. So I usually like every act that he's been associated with. but
which means I think you got to take a chance on this record.
Yeah,
I think you should buy this record.
Arnaldo, take a guess, and then we'll see.
Elektra. Is the artist originally signed to Elektra, or in the US they're distributed by Elektra?
I don't think they were originally signed to Elektra, but I think they were distributed by whatever parent company had them at the time.
I don't know.
Oh no! This is the two sides of the coin. Cesar says, "If it isn't Fish, I'll be disappointed." Herkimer on the B side says, "Fish blows." So I mean, listen, we get them all. We get them all over here.
Well, maybe it's like a Primus sucks kind of thing, right?
It could be.
I don't know, because Steve Lillywhite usually produces. I don't know. I can't take a guess because it must be someone I had no clue he was associated with.
But I mean, it seems to me that this album checks a lot of boxes for you.
It
Directionally, it's something that you would take a chance on.
Yeah. Okay. You sold me.
Fish, Billy Breeze.
I did not know that he produced that album.
Operators are standing by now. Call the number at the bottom of the screen if you'd like your own copy of this Fish record.
What's the name of it? What's the name of the record?
Billy Breeze.
Okay.
This is probably their second most commercially successful.
I'm familiar with the cover. I've seen it a gazillion times.
It looks like a weed color.
It does. Well, yes.
Very brown in its approach.
So brown.
Very brown.
All right, Jose. I'm gonna.
Very good.
Are you ready to sell us a record? I mean, you are the businessman. You're the man. You're the business man.
You know, I'm thinking I could try, or just like, because I didn't go and pick it up, so I'm just gonna use the one that I have here. So my first question. This is for Chance.
Oh, okay.
Chance, do you like the Hangover trilogy?
I think the first movie is great, and I think the last two are straight dump.
I gotta agree with Rev. He's gonna show Lou Reed Lulu.
Oh no!
I don't have it. If somebody wants to donate that to me one day, you know. But let's see what else. Do you like true crime documentaries?
Do I like true crime documentaries? Are you kidding me? Bob Stack is like a blood relative. I mean, come on.
So it's definitely Lou Reed Lulu.
Definitely not, but you wish. So, do you like drug addicts that make music?
It's my number two thing. It's my number two thing after.
This is pointing to Lou Reed Lulu. What's going on?
After farting under the covers and smelling it, that's my number. It's my number two.
But do you prefer heroin music or straight up alcohol music? There's the big difference.
You know, when it comes to tortured souls, I do like the ones that won't get behind the wheel of a car and cause a fatality. So that self-destruction with the syringe, I go that direction.
Yeah, right. I think heroin music is very underrated.
Oh,
very underrated.
Definitely.
All right, so let's see. Do you like musicians that became way more famous after they died?
That's my favorite kind of celebrity right there.
Right.
27 Club. Is this a 27 Club member?
No.
Oh, shit.
Let's say you like an artist, right? You like an artist and you're in the car and then for whatever reason you're parked outside of a Dunkin' Donuts and you notice, hey, what else is to do in this godforsaken town? And then you notice
Footloose. It's Footloose.
Your
Footloose soundtrack.
Your favorite artist of all time is buried around, and you have a massive want of taking a shit somewhere. But you can only do one or I guess both at the same time. Is that something that appeals to you? Shitting on top of a grave and becoming a register grave. What is it? There's an actual name
Grave
for that.
desecrationist. Yes.
Desecrate. Will you desecrate your favorite artist?
I was holding my arrest for taking a dump on the grave of Stan Kroenke, who ruined my city in the NFL. But I would consider switching allegiance. I may do it twice. I can probably get arrested twice. So yes, I'm considering it. Defiling, yes.
Well, all of this. Do you like TED Talks?
I mean, do I like ketchup? I mean, like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Yes, all the above.
Well, all of this just checks out immediately for what it is.
Send me the link and I will pre-order it now. What do you got?
So no, it's on my label, but I would say that everything that you checked out so far, with some of it's very peculiar, but I will say that unfortunately you're able to get this Gigi Allen first record. This is the Swedish reissue.
Oh man! And I knew I was secretly a Gigi Allen fan. I just didn't know it until tonight and right now.
Always was, is, and always shall be, right? So I guess if you are ever in the neighborhood and you feel like taking a shit in the public bathroom at the Dunkin' Donut you already were, was already occupied. Well, and again, I did say it on Jason's and Chris's show, but I was watching a Road Trip. You ever seen Road Trip, right, Chance?
Of course, Tom Green. Yeah, naturally.
Tom Green, Canadian master
legend.
Legend.
Yeah. Alex Trebek is the godfather of Canada culture. Tom Green is the adopted stepson. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, sausages. All right, but I will say that I was watching that, and I noticed Todd Phillips, who directed the movie. That was
The
his
Hangover.
That
was his first directorial movie. Okay.
His first documentary.
Was Gigi Allen. Oh,
yeah, he was at the last show, and he recorded his funeral.
Was this the idea for Joker 2? Was that funeral the idea for Joker 2?
Well, sort of. Well, that's what I was going to say. It's like the more I notice stuff on Todd Phillips' filmography, but I was watching Road Trip like last Saturday, and there's a scene where I don't remember the name of the girl, but she's going to Boston. Tom Green fucks it up and tells her that the guy went to Boston, right? So there's a scene that takes like 1 minute long, and she's just at the bus just sleeping there, and she has her feet up, and there's a guy that just
eating her toes,
eating her toes. That's Todd Phillips.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that part. Wow.
He wrote that fucking scene just to fucking suck on her toes.
Wasn't that Amy Smart, I think was her name?
Yeah, Amy Smart. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
So if you like toe sucking action, Gigi Allen will do it for you, I guess.
I might stop the stream early so I can go on Discogs and try to buy that one if that's okay.
Mark, he was a piece of shit. But that's why today
Mark says no feces throwing, but he did assault a poor girl. He's scum.
Well, I don't know if you consider just one, but he used to throw feces on people at live shows. So I would also call that assault. So he did a horrible thing. So piece of shit guy, very important to American subculture. Gigi Allen, and top 3 documentaries, the one they did afterwards about it, Gigi's mother.
That's not the best cover. This is the best cover of that record. Let me see if I can show it.
We've got alternate. We got dueling covers. Hang on, what do we have here?
I never know if that's a phone or like a huge small palm.
That's a colorized Kimball. Is it? I don't know what's happening in that photo. Is somebody
vomiting?
They're eating from the McDonald's trash can. There we go. There you go. There we go. This is the better cover.
Yes.
Wow.
GG.
I mean, buy
See,
it.
this is kind of the burden and the curse of going last, because literally I don't think I can top any of this. Eating out of a McDonald's trash can,
Also,
feces throwing,
also
Dunkin'
the
Donuts grave shitting. I can't top any of this.
by the way, the best Warren Zevon cover ever is Gigi Allen doing Carmelita.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. It literally is, because it's about a guy that's like a drug addict down in his luck, and Gigi Allen is like even worse than that. So that song is like looking up for him. So I don't know. It's just I would say don't go with Gigi Allen as a human being, but just watch his documentary. The documentary with his mom, trying to make sense of how his son, born Jesus Christ Allen, was one of the shittiest human beings in the world. So very good documentary. You can find it at Tubi for free right now.
Well, the price is right. Tubi is where all the top level documentaries end up. Tubi.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
you can watch a lot of great stuff on Tubi. To be honest.
No, actually, those free ones have some good stuff. I will say, one, I can't top. Jose he literally buried any kind of. I mean, I could try to sell a record right now, but nobody's buying. Everyone's pooling their money to buy this Gigi Allen thing just to destroy it. And two, for the sake of time, I'm going to wrap up podcast. I can't even pronounce it. Podcast proper, so we can get into the freestyle, because we want to be time sensitive to our viewers and our analysts. But Jose, way to sell me that record. It's under consideration. It's under consideration.
I just want to say that this year I opened a show for a guy that was in a very popular band, underground band called Codeine. I don't know if anybody knows that band, but and that guy used to play drums with Merle, Gigi Allen's brother. So I was sort of close to the Gigi Allen spectrum not that long ago this year. So,
Well, this is a segment that we'll maybe bring back at some point. I don't think we'll resurrect it from the dead like Gigi Allen, but a lot of records have been bought. I think if I look at Discogs right now, that Gigi Allen record is now doubled in price. So I think our viewer is trying to capitalize on the influencer that Mr. Bong is, and so
that's like a $700 record, by the way.
Oh well, try $701. It just went up. Anyway, I want to thank my guests. We're going to freestyle here in a second. Stone Cold Classics, I think, was good. A couple records, sell me a record. So maybe we'll bring these back. I want to thank my guests, one and only returning super duper star John Bong. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me and my faulty microphone.
And the reason that we can't afford better equipment is newly re-signed to the Surface Noise stable. It is Fidelios_frequency Arnaldo. Always a pleasure, sir.
Thanks for having me, Concert. But I just wanted to remind you that maybe you missed the clause of time limits for the podcast. So we'll discuss that off. Yeah.
Listen, when the Bong Man is cooking, you can't pull him out of the kitchen. That's all I can say. You gotta let him cook.
Free Tubi advices.
He'll give you a free Tubi account to Tone, and then arguably the two. I'll start with the busiest people in the VC this week that I saw. The Groove Seeker, Chris, always a pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
And then his compatriot in the VC Social Club is the only Mr. Fleetwood Mac himself, Jason Rojas. Jason, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Concert Buddy. Now, this is the better Alan Vega, Martin Rev record, Suicide #2, the second record.
Oh, he pulled a prop.
It is.
It's even better because it has Alan Vega with a kitten. Cat? Come on now.
There you go. My boy.
That's looks like a young pet.
This isn't John Bong, just heads up.
I literally have that cat. Thanks.
Wow, I'm still reeling after the Gigi Allen. I really don't know how to.
You don't know that record? Record's actually really good.
Yeah, I mean, I forget. I think it was John Bit Bob Boom said that first record is good. The rest are not so good. But
I'm actually not familiar with Suicide. I know of them, but I'm not familiar with their music.
It's in BMG.
No, they're not.
So this is
the
second record. Like
maybe they were back.
No, the last record there was.
So this record impressed Rick Ocasek so much that he produced it. Like this record.
Well,
Weezer and Suicide.
This is the Alan Vega record you're talking about, Jason?
No, this is the second Suicide record.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's just called Alan Vega and Martin Ruff.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. See, I don't. Yeah.
And again, you should listen to it at least once. I mean, if you like Bruce Springsteen, you like.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what. Before you guys interrupted me, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah. See, John agrees. Bit Bob Boom says Arnaldo, you would. I'm assuming love Suicide. Soft Cell was based off them completely.
Oh, really? I did not know that they're similar. But every time a very well-known record store that has an Instagram feed, every time they post a copy of Nebraska for sale, the quote is always the same: channeling the ghost of suicide. Well, so can someone that know Suicide that well explain what of Suicide is in Nebraska?
Is
it the lo-fi? Is it the lo-fi approach?
No, it's sort of like slapback sounding vocal style. The music is totally different, but the slapback-ish style of vocals on it does remind. Because Bruce Springsteen's favorite song by Suicide is "Dream Baby Dream" that he sings live a lot, and he has a cover of, which is actually nice. But so I would say that it's very fast and aggressive. It's punk with a keyboard, so don't expect it to sound anything like the actual thing. But it's sort of like listening to Daniel Johnston, and after a while you start listening to the Beatles in the middle of the song. You have to like be a little more open-minded when it comes to that. But that second one, I just think it's just such a amazing record. But again, this is the mindset I would put you in. It's like if John Waters' movies were music. That's the whole aesthetic. Basically, dirty 50s electric music that sounds like Divine would have throw up to. That's the. So that would throw me.
Jose, Kevin's right. Me, myself, and my vinyl says Jose is selling us a record again. I think that's exactly what's happening.
Well,
So Arnaldo, like I'm pretty sure, like Bruce Springsteen, he's getting this very stark '50s, like Jose's right. That's sort of slapback vocal, so it's reminding him of like Elvis, but it's more threatening, right? It does have that sort of. Kind of like a switchblade knife. You don't know what to expect. It's not friendly music, and I'm pretty sure he wanted to capture that feeling.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, John says second Suicide record was produced by Rick Ocasek.
I would go
50s rock and roll influence hidden under aggressive, repetitive synth.
Yes, but I'll definitely go for the second one first, because the first one. It takes a little more time to appreciate it. And I think the second one is just straight up easy to, to digest. But you might get a cause like I said, BMG reissued their one before last record. So check that one out. It has Surrender. Just check out Surrender. That's
they covered Cheap Trick Surrender. Unbelievable. Why didn't you leave with that?
No, but Surrender sounds like a song that David Lynch would have absolutely put in the soundtrack for a Blue Velvet. Okay. It just sounds it's like that. It's like Twin Peaks in a sense. It's just like 50s revival, but with this like dark, edgy. I don't want to call it edgy, but this real angst behind it. So I would go for that one.
So why didn't Francis Ford Coppola use any of the music in The Outsiders? I'm just curious. That seems like very I can imagine Pony Boy listening to some of this music. Is that not the case?
It's too much, I think.
I mean,
music is
okay,
intense.
it's too heavy. Okay,
The first record.
I mean, you know, there's some music by them from that Basquiat documentary. It's called Downtown '81. What's a movie? Sort of movie. Oh, that vinyl goes for insane money. I don't know why, but I mean, there's a lot of great people that you might like their art that like them. So I don't know. Just suggest people to check it out because actually one of the best Christmas compilation. It has Suicide and Alan Vega. It's called A Christmas Record. That again, if you like Soft Cell, I think you would like them.
I do. I love Soft Cell.
Well, you would like them just more Son of Sam, New York, basically.
Oh,
you know,
David Berkowitz, every New Yorker's favorite David Berkowitz reference.
Yeah, it's literally that. It's just like beautiful music with this Son of Sam. Because Frankie Teardrop, again, just look up the lyrics. It's like, what is this? It's like, it's just the most hellish lyric out there. Like you would not think that lyric was written that year. It's just absurdly creepy. I don't know.
Well, probably not a good transition to talk about the new Taylor Swift record, so I'll save that one for later in the broadcast.
You don't know if she likes them. Maybe right?
I mean, she may be a closet Suicide fan.
Well, actually, it's funny. Can we just I don't know if you could pull up her webpage. She announced like the pre-order of.
Oh no, Arnaldo! I was there because I got an alert. I think it was Monday at 11 o'clock my time from one of these sites I follow that the new album was coming out.
Yeah.
And then I proceeded. I was like, okay, I'll pre-order, and I proceeded to wait in a waiting queue, like I was buying tickets for an hour. So this ran me into past midnight proper for an album that, wait for it, I could have bought in the morning. So I don't know if I was fighting Swifties.
But the CDs are now on sale, like the deluxe CDs.
Yes. So I'm going to be a perv. I'm going to be a perv. I looked at the CDs today, and of the 4 alternate
three
covers,
of them were sold out.
Oh, the first one to sell out was the one that she looks like literally a showgirl with a lot of skin showing. First one to sell out. That tells me there's a lot of pervs out there. And now you're saying 2 more have sold out? Unbelievable.
No, all 4 of them are sold out.
Oh,
but
wow.
if you look, I mean, I don't know who's curating her website. They misspelled CDs.
How do you
Did you capture
CDs?
that?
The plural of CDs is an S at the end.
Right.
Not a hyphen and an S.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just
hang on. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go where no other VEECE
What?
live stream is gonna go. We're gonna go to the Taylor Swift website.
What is this?
I'm gonna say not.
That can't be
Scroll
the
down.
cover.
No, that's the cover. That's the cover right there.
no.
Now,
No,
of
no,
course,
go to the
of
shop,
course.
wherever it is.
Yeah, hang on. It taught me to a new window, so I have to. Of
Chance,
course,
can you
I have to
put
go
it
to
in?
another screen. Please hold, please. Here we go.
I'm gonna say that not only the face looks
What is
weird,
this?
the face look weird, but her breasts look smooshed.
Oh,
Very
Jose,
weird.
Jose.
I'm sorry that I noticed.
This is the sequel to the classic film A Fish Called Wanda. I don't know if they they didn't
Do you
say
think
that.
this will outsell the Beatles mono reissue?
I think so. So here's
Having
the
fun.
album that I waited an hour in a
no.
queue. That I could add it to my cart right now. I felt like such a mark.
Is this because Taylor Swift saw that movie? What is it? The Last Showgirl. Is that why?
A big Elizabeth Berkley fan. Yeah, she's a big Naomi fan. No
But
doubt.
you know what the movie I'm talking about?
Showgirls? Yeah, of course.
No. He's
No,
talking about
the last show.
Oh, the
Pamela
last
Anderson.
Showgirl with Pamela Anderson. No, I
Yes.
didn't see that one yet. Okay.
It has the same. I mean, I know it's a standard, but
So we have an orange splattered vinyl. Arnaldo, you said there are some CDs, but they're sold out. Let's
go back. Go to the scroll down.
Oh yeah, here's the CDs.
Oh,
This is the first one. I looked earlier today. Look at
No.
this sold out faster. I mean, this is like a perv's wet dream, literally.
No, you know what this is? This is like Return of the Jedi right here.
Yeah, this is the Princess Leia for the older age and the youngs. Yeah.
Can you highlight Herkimer's comment?
Oh no, Herkimer's about to jump out a window with this live stream.
But his comment out.
Oh no, he says Jose is channeling Donald Trump. Jose, is this true? You're channeling the Orange Man?
It's because of the smushed breast.
The smushed breast. Well,
yeah, they look smushed. Right?
So hold up here. No, hold up. So each of these come with different photos, yeah?
Yes.
Different photos, different inserts, bracelets. There are bracelets involved, which is always the first thing I look for when I'm buying a CD.
So nobody wants the second one because it's already gone.
They're all gone. Yeah, these also, I think begrudgingly, I know this one was the first one to go, the one where she's next to nude.
Can you
say how many they made?
Can you click the third one? That one's just, what is that?
This is like, what was that? The Black Swan.
Look at this, Jose. Look what is going on.
It looks
zoom
like,
in, please.
No, don't zoom in. What is it?
Look at this. That's the best one.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Serious question.
And look right above where the banner is.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
look how they spelled CDs.
Where does it say?
Oh, with the apostrophe.
Yeah.
Where does it say CD? Oh,
right there.
It
Deluxe
says "The Life
CD.
of a Showgirl" limited release deluxe CDs.
That's because it's all capital letters, right?
No, you don't need an apostrophe.
So basically, she's hung out with Lana Del Rey the past 3 years, listened to her lyrics, and then made like a PG-13 version of a Lana Del Rey narrative.
Well,
that's
the thing that okay, so on my feed there was also her announcing it on the podcast.
Right, the new heights. It's with obviously the Kelsey brothers.
Should we take her word where she said there's only going to be 12 songs? There won't be 13. There won't be 14.
Oh no!
There's only going to be 12 songs. That's
so
what
there's a hidden track.
So she said, "Does that mean that this is it? We're not going to get a super deluxe edition or another drop?"
Arnaldo, Target has entered the chat. They would like to dispute this claim.
So she said, "So that means there's no exclusive Target. There's no exclusive Walmart."
Okay.
And there's maybe a different cover, which I'm sure there is because
Arnaldo, did you pre-order The Life of a Showgirl Sweat and Vanilla Perfume?
I have not pre-ordered anything because I already know the scheme behind this. Next week there'll be another pre-order for another special edition, which all the fans will go and buy, and then there'll be another edition. But she promised there's only 12 songs, so there won't be another drop.
There's only 12 songs because she has a boyfriend and she has nothing to complain about, so she probably struggled to get to 12 songs over the past 3 years to get this album out.
No way, Jose.
That's right. I don't buy that for 1 second, Michelle.
Fuck Taylor Swift and that piece of shit cover.
Oh no. John
7.
I will say,
Jose, you love covers with boobs. What's your problem?
Yeah, you're the bodily part cover guy. I mean, that's your brand. What are you doing?
It's just. I think whoever runs her graphic designs saw that Miss Carpenter did a garbage cover, or whatever you want to call that cover, and maybe it's lovely. I don't know. Don't quote me. Smell the glove, and this is the response.
Jason Rojas, probably the most important question I may ever ask you. Are you familiar with what they're calling a Portofino orange glitter? I don't know what this means. Portofino. Arnaldo, you're Italian. What is Portofino? Is that Italian? What does that mean?
No, I know what it means.
Oh, Jose, what does it mean?
Is a town. Is a seaside town.
No, but that's like the finish they would put on like boats and interior cover.
Look at Jose coming up clutch.
Look at that.
Man.
Is it an orange tint?
Yeah, you remember because there used to be like those like for the cars as well. It had like the glitter. You know, one of the biggest industries glitter is used for is interior design and out for boats. But
Professor Bond. What?
It pollutes the
The
ocean
ones you
so
least
much.
suspect. I mean, science time.
All right.
This is Bill. Screw you, Bill Nye. We got John Bong. Got him.
Better question. When this came like online to purchase, and did the website crash? Like, I'm just wondering, is this acoustic sounds? Analog productions?
No, they actually had multiple servers ready to take multiple millions of dollars. I'm afraid that they didn't run into the what do they call that? The AOL dilemma. I think it was
mail.
No, not that one. Yeah. Although, in fairness, that might have been why I was in a queue for over an hour waiting. I don't know, on a Monday night.
I've never heard.
How many copies were they?
To buy a CD, to buy an album.
That I don't know. What's that, Arnaldo?
I've never heard of a queue to buy.
Agreed. Concert
I know
tickets.
Ticketmaster loves to put the queue, right? But those are for tickets.
Yeah, it was a first, and I stayed up. I powered through, and then I bought the record. And then in the morning, the young lady who works for me informed me that, oh, you could have got that this morning. I'm like, you gotta be kidding! It's available now. Add the cart. I'm like, come on, like.
No, I made a comment to Rojas earlier today, and Dom and Joel, that I know she's a musician, but to me, she's just a content creator, and she's great at it. She just happens to use music as a vehicle. I mean, you can't dispute it.
Studio album number 12, by the way, fellow Swifties, if you're out there, it's studio album number 12. Keeping score.
I will say, as somebody that absolutely doesn't know a single song by Taylor Swift except for I don't even know what the title is. That one that says
Bad Blood. You got to know Bad Blood. That was Gigi Allen's favorite song.
The one with the lyrics and the instruments in it.
There's one that I'm not even gonna try to sing it. But
Jose, we've got a 911 call from Richard's Vinyl Tap House. He says, "Can we talk about the Beatles mono box now?" Never before has anyone asked to change the subject to the Beatles mono box.
Well, I will say that my theory on why there hasn't been a lot of mono box set videos is because I think most people that bought it are ashamed to say that they just bought it. Just bought it because everybody wants to.
I didn't buy box sets in 2014. I refused. I was a holdout, and then.
But that's what I'm saying. But have you made a video about it?
No, listen, I'm not.
You see, you're ashamed. You want that Cirque du Soleil thing inside the records, and you don't have it, so you're ashamed, and that's why you didn't do a video on it.
I mean, you're hitting to the core of my being, but that's.
Because Chris can just like cough, and I can see his box set out in the back, right? Like that shit's been fresh there since since you were over.
You and Neymar are over. You're taking a bowling ball and like throwing it against that box.
So we can talk about the mono box, but
no, you can, but you have to be ashamed.
No, the 1982 mono box.
The American
Chance featured in his top 10 most expensive eBay records sold.
Thank you for the key plug. I do make videos at least once a month. I do these eBay. They're completely for views and subs. I'm going to be honest. It's a top 10 list. It's a metrics booster, so I don't have to do videos every week. And yes, a Beatles. It was a red cover, which I had never seen before. I usually see the navy cover.
Well, that's the UK version. And the store in Long Island was having a VIP event of a collection that they had just acquired.
Hang on, you left that part out. You just sent us pictures. You were a VIP invitee?
No, I had to get the bracelet to go.
Wait, so you waited an hour like you were waiting for a Taylor Swift record?
No. They were.
Was it Infinity?
No, Looney Tunes. They were giving out bracelets the week leading up to it to whoever went to the store. So last week I got the bracelet, and then yesterday was the event. Which
damn, you had to go to the store twice. They literally. Wow, that's stone cold. That's stone cold right there.
I want to say to
wait. Did you buy anything? You were texting me about this, and I didn't agree with the prices. I didn't know.
Well, those are the pictures that I sent you guys.
Okay.
And they had the mono box, which was probably the only thing I was interested in looking at. But it was the US version. The US version is dark blue, almost black. But all the records were pressed in the UK. They just changed the outside of the box. So for the US, it was black, and for the UK and maybe the other territories, it was red. And of course, it wasn't there. And later, I see a guy who recommends a record for me as I'm flipping through the bins. And he's like, "Oh, that's a good one. It may look like a bootleg." And then I look at him, and he's holding the box under his arm.
We call that the vinyl piper. That's the vinyl piper. Once he makes sure to get his.
And he says he was third in line. So, of course.
I'll tell you what a vinyl piper is. The vinyl piper is you see the most expensive record in the store, you buy it, you get it home, and you notice you have 3.
No, he knows what he has.
He did not have it.
No, he I've seen him and Chris. No, I've seen him post. Oh, I already have this record, and he sells like the shittiest.
No, I'm talking about this guy did not have it, so he went there specifically for that. And I even gave him a heads up. You might want to check the Sgt. Pepper because there are some copies. The Sgt. Pepper side 2, some of them are a mistake, and you could tell from the dead wax they used a stereo on side 2. And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." So we pull it out, and I show him, "Oh yeah, no, you're good. This is the actual correct mono."
So somewhere there was a little devil on you saying, "No, it's the stereo."
And
you got upset.
I forgot.
And he threw the box down.
But you know what? I forgot to tell him, and I thought about, in all honesty, afterwards. There's another thing happening with that box set. The White Album. Many people got 2 of the same disc. So
open your shit.
I forgot to tell her to check for that.
Open your shit.
But I overheard.
Yeah.
That's right, Stone Cold. Can I get a hell yeah and open your shit? You know it.
He did notice that the certificate of authenticity was missing, and he said, "I don't know if I think it's missing, but I'll see if he'll give me a break." I later found out that he did get a break on the box. So,
you know what actual Beatles record I never see? It's the Giles Martin Sgt. Pepper double disc. Like you know that one? There was a double LP when that came out.
The one that came out like 5 years ago?
2018, 2019.
There's a double LP version. And that's a thing.
I think I have that one.
You have that one? Well, I've never seen it like I never see anyone post that one.
I think
we can do a shootout. We can do a shootout if you want
that.
Mr. Bong. For you,
But
let me go get him.
But I'm not incorrect, right? There's
no. It's a remix. All of those Giles Martin.
No, I know, but the one because that one didn't came out as a box set. It came as a double.
Right. Because I think I may have that. I remember I bought the box set version, and then I got the separate LP as well. Because there was
is that the one, the second, the 2 LP?
Yeah, this is the 2 LP, and I think they put Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields on the album, right?
Yeah, I want to see how much it goes for because I'm pretty sure.
Frank, Mr. Stickermania is here. He says that goes for 150 clams.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah, that's
Jose, I'll give it to you for 135. let me really sell you this record. Hold on.
A nice guy. Yeah, let's literally sell a record live on the air.
Do you know what year that is? I just want to check.
2017 is what
2017
Frank was saying.
There's a fuckload of 2017 editions.
Jason Rojas, what are you holding? Same one?
This is the same one. We can't be left out, right?
How do I even here it is. Well, it's
hang on. Are you gonna make a lower offer to Jose? Are you gonna go at 133? 133.
Go to the Sgt. Pepper.
This can be yours if you can get the Gigi Allen's ashes. Right?
I can't believe it's getting. Is it really getting resold for that much? Come on.
It's expensive.
Why?
It says that the Japanese version sold for $600. So a poor asshole bought that for.
Well, because
that's because it's got an Obi sticker. It has the Obi sticker and it has the store sticker.
David
on
Bianco is here in the gallery. Is an anniversary edition. He opines.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so that could be part of the secret sauce.
But I mean, you would really want the box set.
Oh
because
no,
it has the
we've got our
book.
first bid, $3.
Is there a box set?
Yeah, you don't know the box set?
No, of course not.
Here,
Yeah,
let me
there
go
was a
get it.
box set.
There was?
No, I know.
Reverse
but-
auction, Chris. We're going backwards. So we start 135, 133. The goal is to liquidate.
The box set had also, I think, the mono CD. It had 3 or 4 CDs.
Never mind. It on Discogs, cheapest copies $49.
So when you get the box set, this is like a hologram
Australia.
cover.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get that.
Right. But the cool thing is that, I've used this for a lot of prop jokes, like, and it pisses like people off. Like, I have the Beatles tape, right? So everyone can be like happy with their Nimbus, but I have the tape,
That sounds like a Mazzy video.
Right.
Like,
So, I mean, if Jefferson, if you're watching, I got you beat. I have the tape, bro. It's got Jeff Emmerich's, handwriting on it.
The guy from Hologram has a tape too.
Yeah, but my tape is better because, I have the tape. He's got some New Zealand tape. Blech, whatever.
By the way, I want to say that I saw the video of Steve Westman with the guy from Polygram Auctions, and I don't know what time they recorded that, but that guy looks dead as fuck on that video. It's maybe I don't know why, but he looks so tired on the. He's like, yeah, the Beatles, the Beatles. Have you seen it?
No, but maybe he's fighting an illness, Jose. When someone looks really rough, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt, but that's just me.
He's like this. No, John Lennon.
My favorite, the favorite pulpit that we all should worship at, the Rev Rock and Roll, and says, "I need the Meeting the Beatles tape. Meeting the Beatles tape. Anyone have Meeting the Beatles tape?"
I will say that. I never do videos, but I have an idea for a video that I hope nobody steals from you while I say it. But I was thinking about doing a top 10 fake live audience records, and I was thinking about that.
You talking? They have the laugh track and they have canned audience laugh participation.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a Tom Waits one. Nighthawks at the Diner.
Oh, that's live.
No, that's in
not
the
a fake
studio.
audience.
It's
but it's not a fake audience.
No, but it's in the studio. It's not like a live setting. It's in the studio.
Well, it's live in the studio. They gave the crowd like drinks and stuff during it. It's crazy.
Sort of like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, but it's.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like the Beach Boys party. You know that one. It's just like them at a party with guitars. So depressing, but it's pretty good actually.
Yeah, we're kind of breaking our code here. Like we make the jokes about the Beatles, and then now we've spent the last 15 to 20 minutes talking about the Beatles. What's happening? We're going off the rails. I think even Jose is the one that brought up the Beatles.
Yeah, you had to bring it up, but I have the stereo tape. So
all right, Jason has the tape, undisputed. I do have to say this because
we're gonna go to MoFi.
Jefferson said, "Whatever, dude. I have the UK safety and."
You have an EQ'd copy, EQ'd copy. Never mind.
You know what, Jason?
We're gonna go MoFi with this biatch.
DSD coming at you.
I will say that I haven't checked, but I would be impressed if Mazzy hasn't done a video on the new John Lennon box set.
He talked about it this morning on the Wax program.
Yeah, he gave me a quick recap because I tuned in a little later.
Yeah, they did talk about earlier in the presentation. I will say, not my thing. Arnaldo, were you compelled to convert and acquire?
What box is it?
It's just a.
It's the Power to the People. It's basically a souped up.
Oh, the live room.
Yeah, sometime in New York.
What is that, like 9 LPs?
With the Zappa, does it have the Zappa
it has
thing?
the Elephant Band, whatever it's called, the Zappa band.
Yeah.
Does it have the full N-word that John Lennon?
No, actually, that's what Mazzy was saying. They removed the N-word song
completely.
According to what he was, I didn't look at the entire track listing.
Well, Bob Dylan did say the N-word on a Hurricane.
Yeah.
But I'm not the Wu-Tang Clan, but I would say that he probably could get a pass. Historical significance in that song.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, he's not
I'm
using
not-
it. He's not using it in a disgraceful way, right?
No, of course not.
It's a tribute,
Not
right?
quoting- Well, he's quoting someone else,
Correct.
and
Well, he's quoting Pamela, right?
The fact that he said this to me is wild, bizarre. I think that during that time, people were supposed to, like, if somebody else said it and you're quoting them, it's fine, but it's still pretty weird that they do. But I would say that I actually like the record, but I still think it's dog shit.
They can make whatever choices they want on the track listing. That's not stopping me from buying it. Getting a 10 LP John Lennon live show would stop me from buying.
Now,
it.
hang on,
That's
we've got it.
automatic.
I'm trying to get off. I'm trying to get off this Beatles stuff because it's sucking my life force. Leland is here, and he wants to know, when is Jason pulling out the Taylor Swift vinyl wall? Jason, is this in the cards? Are you waiting for album 12 to arrive?
Yes. But I'm depressed that they didn't do like 4 different vinyl variations.
Also, I want to say that to all the Beatle fans out there,
it comes back to the Beatles. Damn you, Jose! I was trying to.
I'm going to say that.
Was it Jose the one that hated the Beatles?
Yeah. We'll listen to this.
I blame Gigi Allen. Gigi Allen has inherited that body.
Listen to this until you tell me how much I like the Beatles. I think the Yoko Ono's "Fly" is a better record than Paul McCartney's ever released a fucking record.
Nah, Thrillington is the best record.
No. It's "Fly" by Yoko Ono. And,
Is "Fly" better than Metal Machine music?
Well, I'll say this, Chris. I'll tell you this: Metal Machine music is just one track.
Are they doing a MoFi of that?
They should.
Give it time.
Of course.
Give it time.
Yeah, limited edition of 1 copy.
I would love. They could do like a test pressing and just give me one, right? It wouldn't really cost. They didn't have to do the whole production. But I will say that again, if you look for the quadraphonic version of Metal Machine music, it's pretty fun because goes one way and the other one goes the other direction.
I have it. We didn't listen to it when you were here.
No?
I have it.
But you don't have. Do you have a? Well, you don't have a quad system to experience the full magic of that stuff. But
so I'm gonna go 180 degrees. We're going to go from Taylor Swift and the Beatles to. I want to talk about Megadeth. I want to talk about Megadeth. Sure? No, I want to talk about Megadeth for a second because I know Arnaldo is the biggest Megadeth fan I know.
Make me good again.
I got David stays here. Dave,
yeah.
No, I want to bring this up, not kind of because it's Megadeth, because I do like Megadeth a lot, but they announced last studio album and global farewell tour. A little ambiguous on the second piece. I don't think they're done performing forever after this global farewell tour. But I want to give Dave Mustaine some flowers because I can appreciate when these guys know when to wind it down. Because when I look at Def Leppard out there, the carcasses of Def Leppard and Joe Elliott trying to hold on to the dream, it's revolting. So Dave Mustaine, thank you for understanding. It's better to wind it down on your own terms than to just be a puppet for ex-wives and alimony like Joe Elliott and Def Leppard and some of these. Vince Neil, have you guys seen Vince Neil lately? It's Vince, like terrible, like hang it up, Porkmaster General. It's enough. So anyway, shout out to Dave Mustaine. I don't know if the new album will be any good or not, but I appreciate him acknowledging he doesn't need to be a rock and roll man his entire life.
Have you ever listened to that Unplugged they did
in Boston? Yeah, that's not the best. I'll just say that.
Top 3 Megadeth albums.
Oh no.
And Endgame.
Endgame. You're really going Endgame? It's got to be.
Speed metal. Megadeth. Peak Megadeth. Peace Cells.
Peace Cells is buying. Yes.
And then I would say
you're not going to have Countdown to Extinction.
No. I mean, I don't know. I would say those two are top two. Would debate number 3.
Now this is true. John is right. He says I'm a newbie. No farewell tour or final album sticks. This is true. However, on Arnaldo's own label, Godsmack, they said that their last album is also the last studio album. So maybe there's a turning of the page. Maybe that is maybe they're turning over a new leaf until the next divorce settles in, and then like Noel Gallagher, you magically reconcile to make bank on your next tour.
A chance you're gonna hate this, but my number 3 pick is.
Hang on, are you in the shadow realm, Jose? Where are you? I can't even see you. I see your face. Yeah, are you in the holes of hell?
My number 3 pick, because I had a list here that I made a million years ago. It's so far so good.
So far so good. So what? Oh man!
Wow, the first.
So wait, so you went Rust? You went? Did you say Rust in Peace or no?
No, he
didn't go with anything that like the commercial.
I said Endgame.
No shit.
I saw them live during the Endgame tour.
You did,
and I thought it was pretty cool because it's a speed metal album. I don't know, it's just different. Super Collider is actually pretty fun. Underrated. I would say that those 2 albums are better than anything Metallica has ever done.
Whoa!
Lars Ulrich was.
Whoa!
Why do you say shit like that, man?
Whoa!
Napster.
Post Napster Metallica. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, that's different.
So Brian, Tokyo Record Style, the number 1 channel in Japan, says what professionals or rock and roll stars supposed to do or allowed to do after they're too old to perform. Live the rest of your lives on a personal island, or I don't know, if you want to walk around the compound all day. Like, I hear you. I think people should go out the way they want to go out. Case in point, Ozzy going out when the guy couldn't even move. I think more power to him. But have you seen Joe Elliott lately? I keep going back to the Def Leppard thing and the Vince Neil thing. It's a crime against humanity. I'm just going to say it. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, here we go. Question. Frank, Mr. Stickermania, who was just in Chicago. Anyone going to the Oasis Chicago show? That guy. And this guy. Yes, sir. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, I just hope that the brothers got to hold on for a couple more weeks, and then whatever happens. But yes, we're on the panel. We're going.
Is that group before? Sorry.
Yeah, Chicago's before. Chicago's on a Thursday, and then the New York stuff on the weekend.
They have to. They have to make bank to put their brother out of jail now. So
Oh no. Well, Groove Seeker's going to the New York show, one of the New York shows, right? Arnaldo, are you going?
Nah, pass.
What?
Pass.
No, you said it wrong. You were supposed to go, and maybe. you did it wrong. Oh, man.
Why is this a pass? Because it's a stadium?
It's a stadium. I'm not.
Yeah.
Arnaldo's new contract says only 3 puns per show, and I think he already cashed out on the 3 puns.
I'm not a fan of stadiums that big.
I'm gonna headbutt somebody.
I did it for the Stones last year because it's either that way or no way. But nah.
Who just performed? I saw a photo of a stadium in Forest Hills. Somebody was. I think it was this week.
Last night it was the Black Keys.
Okay. Maybe that's
King Gizzard and the
King Gizzard.
King Gizzard plays there every 4 days.
How was the neighborhood for Fish? Was it tame?
Yeah, I didn't hear any crazy stuff.
Good stuff.
That would be fun, right? To like you open your window and fish, just like.
What a dream that would be.
It's like, just fun.
See, I like to hear this. Jefferson said his daughter saw Oasis at Wembley and said it's pretty epic for a stadium show. I like the sound of that.
Biblical.
It sounds
biblical.
It just sounds like a karaoke.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm ready for 80,000 karaoke strong, but that's why I'm just gonna headbutt somebody.
Right, it is what it is.
Well, you know what? I will give them credit that the only actual Oasis song that I like, they have it on their set list right now. It's called "Fucking in the Bushes." It was on the you know that song?
Yeah, it's a clip though. It's not even like a song they play.
No, it's a full song. It was on Snatch, the movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
Is that on Tubi? Snatch? Have they released that?
I've never seen Snatch.
I've heard. I think is it Brad Pitt in that one, or am I thinking of something?
Wait, what is this shit? You never seen Snatch?
Yeah, you got to see Snatch.
Look, Arnaldo's.
I'm not going to say what I would normally say when asked that question, but I've never.
I wish you made the most piece of garbage Madonna movie ever, which I think not even Arnaldo's seen. Have you seen that movie? The one on the island? I forget the name.
Oh yes, Swept Away.
Yeah, that's.
Isn't that a remake of something?
Oh, that was with like Rupert Murdoch or Delmont Maroney or
that was.
No, they did more than one.
But Swept Away was a remake of a really popular Italian 1970s movie. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Alan.
Guy Ritchie.
Snatch. Thank you.
Snatch. Chance, you would love Snatch. I don't know how you haven't seen that. That's amazing to me. That's
my middle name is Snatch. Okay.
I had a hard time understanding Brad Pitt in that
movie. Well, you do need subtitles for that movie. But I will say this. I'll say that movie is gold. And then but the best Guy Ritchie movie, it's the first one, which is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, and Sting.
So good.
Place on that is the dad and the owns the bar.
So Richard James, I don't think Richard James has a granddaughter. I think that this is just a ploy to see the Led Zeppelin album. I don't know if we're ready for that just yet. But
the only thing Richard James has is a C-section lawsuit against someone, so that that's
the doctor Johnny Fever is back on duty. He says Snatch is a freaking classic. So
yeah, I don't know how you have watched that.
Maybe it was the fact it was if Guy Ritchie was behind it. I'm just not a Guy Ritchie guy. Is he transpotting?
What?
No, that was.
What am I thinking of?
No, that's the bubblehead.
What's the Guy Ritchie movie before Madonna?
Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
Lock, Stock, and Barrel.
That's his first movie. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Maybe this is Rock and Roll.
Rock and Roll.
Yeah, Rock and Roll is good. I was gonna say you don't like Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is good.
He has great movies. The Gentleman.
Yes, the League of the Gentlemen. Right, he does that, right?
Yes, and the TV show is pretty good. Was it like for Netflix or something? That's pretty good.
Didn't he do also was it a Sherlock Holmes one?
Yeah, I think the first two. Well, there's only two.
Yeah, the one with Downey with Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
Yeah. So Snatch. Yeah, The Gentleman.
Only the movie with Madonna sucked.
Yeah, basically. Rock and Roll is really good.
Rock and Roll is good.
I don't even know why he did that. That's so not his style of movie anyway.
Wasn't he married to Madonna at the time?
Yeah, they were married.
I mean, if I was married to Madonna, I would do what she says too. So she wanted to make that movie.
No, not too much Botox, Madonna. I think I finally got it when her face wouldn't move when there's too much Botox. I just can't go there anymore.
Oh, he did Revolver. You ever saw that one? That one's that pretty.
Yeah, we've got to someone please send John Bong some candles. He's hiding, and the screensaver just keeps coming on. Anyway, I think that's a good cue to wind it down. When we start going into the best Guy Ritchie movies, maybe that's not what Surface Noise was conceived off of. But
freestyle.
It is a freestyle. Where's Tom? That was a freestyle. That came out of nowhere. So Tom.
Next up are jugs and proctology exams.
And the Beatles mono box one more time.
Oh, we can listen. Prostate exams are proprietary of other shows, and I want to be respectful because I enjoy most of those people. So anyway, I want to thank everybody. Thank my guests. Thank my panelists, my crew, people in the chat. 99.5% of you. I appreciate you. We'll be back again next week. Obviously, the Oasis in Chicago show in 2 weeks. No Surface Noise, so go ahead and mark your calendar. Feel free to watch other programming that is not derogatory towards this program. And we will see you next week for sure. Thanks. Hit the like button, dislike button. It's all the same to me. I get paid either way, so I appreciate you. And we'll see you next time. Ciao.